Alright guys, Kazoo 71 on my beginner's playthrough on the island. In this episode, what I'm doing is looking for Carbonemys because I want to tame a squid. That's one of the things I haven't shown you guys yet on this playthrough. And as you guys know, if you've watched my playthrough, I try not to cut anything out. I do kind of cut little boring parts out, but I try to show you guys if I tame something, I want to show you guys. If I do anything in game that I created or made, I try to show you because I don't want anyone to think I cheated anything in. I've done all this stuff legit. The only thing I've used on this server that I've added in time is the Dino Storage 2 mod and the Superstructures mod. Everything else is the same as normal. The Dino Storage 2 mod works as and there's that 125 I was looking for. This one's pretty close to my base. Anyway, the Dino Storage 2 mod works like the cryopod. So what I'm doing is I'm using the harpoon and a net gun. I'm just going to net this guy, and then I'm going to trank it and knock it out. Now, I want you guys to know this thing is right by my base. So I use the Superstructures, the SS transmitter, which is a little different than the normal transmitter in that it has a dino scan on it. It works really good. It'll tell you where every dino is on the map, what level they are, all that kind of stuff. So I knew this one was here, and I spent about 20 minutes looking for this thing. So it's only a level 125, but it's one of the highest ones I could find, and it's the highest one that was closest to my base. So I'm using a long neck rifle and shock and tranquilizer darts. As you guys know, that's what I use all the time. Knock this guy out. I'm gonna put some regular kibble in there, and then I'm gonna gather some berries and throw that in there, and we're not gonna sit here the whole time. These things don't take forever to tame, but they like I said, I'm not gonna show you guys the boring parts when I'm sitting here waiting for it to tame. So in this part, this turtle right here was Carbonemys. It was pretty easy because there was nothing in this area. I didn't have to fight anything. I just had to wait for it to tame. So the other one, yeah, the next one, a little different, and I'll show you guys when we get to it. But this one, I'm just going to flash forward here till we get to the spot where he's tamed. I'm going to grab a couple more berries. Just make sure I have enough in them. You could just tame these guys with berries. It's not that hard with berries. This is an early game. I put up a video recently on taming Carbonemys, and early game you can use a slingshot and that kind of stuff. But this is me late game going to tame a squid is what I want to do. So I have all the stuff to tame these guys pretty quick. So let's just go ahead and flash forward right about here. And here's where the turtle is almost tamed. Just needs to eat one more kibble. It didn't even need those berries. I just put them in there for the heck of it. So there we go. There's number one. Now what I'm going to do, my plan is to get at least 3 of these guys in case one of them gets really damaged when I'm trying to tame the squid. I don't know how it's going to work. I have my settings turned up a little bit on this map, but not as much as the other servers I use. The other ones I have them a little bit quicker. This one's just barely turned up because I want it to be as close to what you would play for if you didn't touch the settings at all. So here's the Superstructures transmitter, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up another Carbonemys, and I'm just going to try to find the next highest level one. So that was a 135 one. It's pretty far away, and then we're just going to keep looking through here. Let's see if I can find one that's close. And I'm just going to go through the list. I'm getting a little closer. A little closer. Oh, there's one. That's pretty close. That's a 120. So, yeah, let's go ahead and try to find that one. So, let me make sure I'm looking at it again. I'm just looking at the coordinates, make sure I have them in my head. And when I'm doing this, it's kind of stupid. I don't write anything down because I'm just playing, but I'm just kind of repeating the coordinates in my head as I'm flying. So, I'm going to flash forward. He's in these trees somewhere down here. So, we're going to look in here. And these Carbonemys, as well as several of the herbivores, will spawn on the beach area and stuff, but also in these trees. And these thick trees on the island are crazy because you can't see anything in here. As you guys know, it's pretty wild. Not like the redwoods. Redwoods are spread out a little bit. These little trees over here are so thick and crazy. If you're playing on PvP, you could hide in these trees with a little bitty 2x2 base or something like that. But people would have to fly through these trees to try to find you, as long as you didn't knock the trees around you away. So I'm just looking. I'm watching my cords. I'm in the right spot. I'm just not seeing the turtle, so I'm looking around, see if it moved a little bit from when I flew over here. Could be anywhere in here. Could have wandered out to the beach. Could have wandered over here. So I'm just going to kind of glance around here. Not seeing any turtles. Let's see. Yeah, so all I'm doing is just kind of looking around. Oh, that's a raptor. Go ahead and take that guy out. Come on, go away. We don't care about you. We're not taming raptors. Alright. Get back up here. Let me look at my GPS again. See where I need to go. Like I said, I'm just going to look around here, see if he wandered out of the trees at all, because he's right on the edge. There's a cool one. It's always really, you find a really cool color when it's low level. I don't really care about the colors. I'm just using them to tame a squid, so if they die or not, it don't really matter. Sorry, turtles. Yep, you Carbonemys, you're just tame a squid. Squid's more important. Now, my uncle plays this game, and he says that he plays PvP a lot, and he uses the Carbonemys as bullet soakers, which I didn't know people did. I thought people did the rock golems, but the rock elementals. But there's that 120. So let's go ahead and get out. I found them. There's a 20 there too. I'm gonna have to fight them both. So I'm gonna net that one, and I'm gonna net this 20, so it stays out of my way. Yeah, you just stay there, and then we're gonna go trank this 120 up here. Anyway, you can use these guys as bullet soakers when you're attacking people's bases on PvP. I didn't know that, so but I don't play PvP. It's just not my type of play. I will do it in a couple of other games like Animal Royale, but it's, you know, you're just fighting people just to fight them. You're not actually building stuff, trying to level up, and then you have all these cheating alpha tribes that have been playing forever. Oh, look at that. Crap. That's Thylacoleo. That's a bunch of them. Man, run, run, run. So I left my RG a little bit away so I could get on it real quick if I need to. And then we're just going to jump on it and bite. That way I'm not accidentally hitting my Carbonemys I'm trying to tame. Oh, that was a Pegomassus too. Little punks, I hate those things. And that's a Trudon. Oh crap. Okay. Yeah, Trudons. A pack of Trudons. That wasn't just one. They're usually not one. Just one. Hate those things. Luckily they didn't get me enough to knock me out. I don't like they didn't even hit me once. Or they did and it went away already. Alright, so I'm going to have to find my turtle. It got up and walked away a little bit. There it is. I knocked it down. We're good. Okay, cool. So I got the 120 down, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff in this one like I did the other one, and then I'll flash forward to when it tames. We're not going to wait it out. But as you can see, in these trees, it's not the super safest. There's also Thylacoleo in these trees, too, so go ahead and put some kibble in this one. I should have enough kibble. And we should be good. And then we flash forward. As you can see, it's really dark in here. And there's number 2. That's my level 20, 120. That's a 170 now. Should be good enough. So I'm just going to put some health levels in them when I get them. And then maybe a little weight to make sure they can carry me. But they should be able to carry the weight. Mostly just health. Alright, so let's get back to the base. And we waited it out. It's almost, it's like 6 in the morning here. As you can tell, it's just getting bright again. So we're going to use this again. And I'm going to verify that 135 is still where it was. Yep, it's still down there. That's what I call like a little island down there. It's basically an island. There's a little river that separates it from everything else. It's real small, but yep, we're going to head down there. I said we're going to go get that one. Just look at the coordinates again. Make sure I got them in my head. And that's a long flight, but we're going to go. We're going to do it. So you see how dark it is now? And here we are to the little spot where the turtle is. And there it is right there. And this one's actually pretty cool looking. So there's that 135. So we'll go ahead and drop down here. Do the same thing with this one. On this little island, there can be sarcos near the water, dillos and stuff. There are Thylacoleo on this island and raptors, so this place is pretty safe except for those. But when I first played Ark the Island, I moved kind of close to this, like I was far away, and I walked all the way over here, and I was building me a little wooden house, and this Thylacoleo saw me. Oh my gosh, it destroyed me. I couldn't get in the house. And then I tried to respawn at the bed, and it killed me again. It killed me like 3 times, and then I was scared every time I saw a tree shake. I thought it was a Thylacoleo. It was kind of funny. But anyway, here we go. This is number 3. This is the 135. And I don't know why I was looking away from it, but there we go. We got him. We'll go ahead and move him over here so I can get a good picture of him. Probably use him as the image for this this video because he's pretty cool looking. So there's my Carbonemys, guys. And then so after this one, I'm going to go ahead and head back, and I'm going to show you guys something else I did on the way back. So here we are. We're in the redwoods, and I always kind of fly through the redwoods just to see if I see anything. Kind of be careful. But there is a Thylacoleo that's pretty cool in the tree. It is green, orange, and purple. So I failed at this before, so I'm going to show you guys again. I can grab them out of the tree with an RG. You just got to be really careful. So I'm going to kind of approach it from the back. I'm going to make sure I'm at the same level as the Thylo. And then I'm going to speed up real quick and grab right here. And I grab before I even get to it. That way it's kind of grabbing at the tree. And then you can just snatch them. So I got him. Now we're going to fly back to the house as quick as I can. As you can see, my stamina is almost gone. So I'm slowing down here because I almost ran out of stamina. I don't want to drop him anywhere. He's really low level. He's just really cool looking. So I think he's like level 15 or something. I didn't look at the level. I can't tell in this when I'm recording the vocals on this thing. It's really small. But I'm going to go ahead and trank this guy. I'm going to add him to this video because he is pretty cool. Or she. I don't know if it's a he or she. There we go. As I said, low level. That was easy to knock out. And it looked like a he. Yeah, it's a he. So I'm going to go ahead and get some kibble. I don't have any kibble on me. These things take extraordinary kibble. Or, you know, you want to use cooked. Believe it or not, on these guys, cooked prime meat works better than raw prime meat. So if you don't have any kibble, use cooked prime meat. I'm not saying cooked mutton. I'm saying cooked prime meat. Cooked mutton might work good too. I'm just usually don't have mutton when I'm playing this map, so I'm not a sheep person. But my tribe mate on here, she collected some sheep and some ovis, and she's been raising them, so we do have mutton on here now. I guess I'm just not the kind of person that likes to do that. I should do it though, because it's really beneficial. Because mutton is the key to a lot of these dinos if you don't have kibble. And like I said, cooked meat works better on the Thylos than raw meat. But extraordinary kibble, that's the best. So I'm going to go ahead and slap this thing in here. And then once I put this kibble in here, I'm going to flash forward just a bit. And then we're going to tame this guy. And put some meat in there in case it needs it when it's done. And we're just going to go forward. There's no reason to sit here. And there we go. There is my Thylacoleo, really low level. I would never use this for anything. It's just really cool colors. So I just did it because it was cool, guys. And I want to show you guys you can grab them out of the tree, since on one of my previous videos on this walkthrough I failed. And oops. And I also got jumped out of a tree by one. The one that I tamed that killed me. My first one. So my first high level one. So here we go. This one's really cool. Too bad it's not a super high level because it's awesome looking. It's got my colors, purple and cyan in it. So if they didn't have the orange, it'd be perfect. But there's my Thylo, guys. Now let's go ahead, and I took a picture of it. Let's go ahead and flash forward here. So like I said, when before I was dropping my turtles off between each one. I didn't say that actually, but I've been dropping them off here in the house. Just so I could look at them, raise the levels, take a picture of them, that kind of stuff. So, but here we go. I got my 3 Carbonemys, and that should be enough to tame a higher level Tuso I can find, which I call a squid, which everybody calls a squid mostly, or Tuso, or whatever you want to call it, but the squid. So, which will be my next video. So next week, guys, if you tune in, I'm going to go tame a squid. And I'm going to use these 3 Carbonemys right here. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. If you got any comments, please leave them. If there's anything I haven't done on the island that you guys want to see, please let me know. I'm almost done with my island playthrough. I know this has been going on for a year and a half, but you know, I'm taking my time trying to show you guys how it would be legit. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.